Hi everyone, welcome to RnP Cricket Insights, our daily catch-up during the match days. Today, Sri Lanka versus England second test started at Lord's in London. So it was a very good start because our legend Mohali Jayawardene rang the bell initially while his mate Kumar Sangakkara was uh, commentating in the other side of the ground. So Dananjaya de Silva won the toss and he elected to bowl first, surprisingly on a very bright day in London. Hardly we see any clouds there today. So ultimately, England put up a 350 odd for 7 wickets towards the end of the day. But I think the first two sessions were won by Sri Lanka. But unfortunately, towards the end of the day, the third session was completely dominated by England. So the highlights of the day was that JoeRoot's arguably the one of the best batsmen around the world at the moment. Hit his yet another 100 at Lords, which is his sixth 100 at Lords, and at the same time, he equalized the highest number of hundreds by Englishmen. But I think the rest of the batters, we're not up to the task because Sri Lankan bowlers were bowling really well up until Gus Atkinson joined JoeRoot at 260 for 6. And then just Atkinson played a blinder. And I think the highlight of the day with regards to the game is taking away perspective. I think just Atkinson took the game away from Sri Lanka, even though JoeRoot held the innings together while the wickets were tumbling at the other end. So Rakite, so first of all, I would like to know from you about the decision of our captain. Was it a good decision, or was it justified by our bowlers? So any thoughts on that? And also, I would like to hear from you about JoeRoot's innings and
Yeah.
his overall performances in a brief.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, I think the decision is a brave decision to bowl first in this sort of wicket. So I think, as you mentioned, the fear of losing quick wickets in the first hour that is normally causing some issues in Sri Lanka's batting lineup. So that made the decision to bowl first. That could be the only reason, I think. Otherwise, it will be a betting paradise. It has been a betting paradise, and we would see that the batsmen will score more runs if they have the correct temperament. But luckily, it was not a bad day for us, given that normally our bowlers tend to give more than 300, 400 runs, but only taking 2 or 3 wickets in foreign games normally in the test played outside the country. So in that sense, it has been a better outcome, but until the tee, it was justified. The decision was justified correctly by our bowlers, but then Gus and Atkinson tried to attack and give back the pressure to our bowlers. So that's where the game has been changed. So that affects Root's confidence as well, and he batted more freely. And I think the main thing is they are now not they are forgetting to play the baseball at the moment. I think in the last few series with McCallum as the coach, uh, it was around 5 to 6 runs per over normally in Test cricket for England. But this time around, it is only 4 runs per over. So it somewhat it is a consolation for Sri Lanka at least. So otherwise, the game will done and dusted in the first day itself if they scored more than 400 and 500. So still we have to bowl well, and we should mention the effort of JoeRoot mainly. So the wickets are tumbling at the other end, and he stood tall and he scored his runs more freely. And I think he's a great opponent for Sri Lanka, and he has more than 60 plus average against Sri Lanka, and this is his fifth Test century against Sri Lanka, and he had a double century also scored against us in 2014. But he was right on the in the right track this time as well. But luckily, he tended to go for a loose shot. That's the issue, and I think he will definitely going past uh, Alistair Cook and will become the leading run scorer for England in Test cricket within this is, series. So he's currently stayed at number 7 in the Test batsman, the highest run getters in the Test cricket. So just after Kumar Sangakkara, so he has another 127 runs to score to go past Kumar Sangakkara, and another 198 runs to go past Alistair Cook. So we'll see more records to get broken in the next few innings in the series, and we will see he will break the Alistair Cook's century, highest number of century records as well someday. But let's hope it is not in this series. So,
Yeah.
and other hand, on the other hand, given that the average first innings scores at Lords, so it's normally around 320, 315 in the last decade. So definitely it has been England's day, uh, even though we have taken 7 wickets. And I think we need to knock up the tail very quickly. Already it is more than 150 runs given away after taking the 6th wicket. So if that pattern continues in the rest of the series, it will be the difference between the two countries. So uh, that's the hardest really that we need to address soon. Um, yeah, all in all, I can say it's England's day, and Sri Lanka is given away the advantage to them at the last session. So, Prasad, what do you think about the tomorrow's plan? So, how should we approach in tomorrow's morning?
Yeah. I think so before coming to that also, I can highlight the way that our bowlers bowl today, and with that, I think we can derive what needs to be done tomorrow as well. So a few positives I can highlight that initially we were sticking to that back of the length, which is the length that we should bowl. But at times I saw that Kumar he was a bit of excited because he was not playing the first game. He tried to bowl bit fuller and try to take wickets, and every now and then he tried to bowl bit fuller, then he was smashed for 4. So I think basically that they should do tomorrow is that with the new ball, because now they do have the new ball as well, they should stick to this I mean back of the length, so then they will be rewarded. So they should not be trying these extra yard and try to bowl bit fuller, then it will be easy picking, because this is a very, very good batting track, I would say. So if we manage to get them out, I mean get them all out before 400, so it will be a great moral advantage from the point where we are at the moment. Then I think we have to pile some runs as well. So that's the only choice as I see. Um, so we have to occupy the crease, and at least we have to play our first innings at least towards the end of third day. Otherwise, it will be an easy game for England if if he'll be bundled out easily, less than 300. So yeah, so basically, our bowlers have to stick to that length that I mentioned, the back of the length. But unfortunately, I didn't see that one, having taken the new ball towards the end of the day. They were, bowling here and there, and then, Gus Atkinson, as well as the other bowler, who is batting at number 9. Took Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan bowlers to the cleaners. So, I mean, we can't afford to do that. Asith Fernando and Kumar mainly have to focus on that length and two, because basically, our guy, our new guy, Ratnayaka normally does that. So he keeps bowling that, but unfortunately, he doesn't have that extra pace. But the main thing I saw was that, our guys started to use that wobble seam. So with that, Ratnayaka was rewarded as well. So that is a good thing. That's a plus thing, because we can't do that one easily with the Kukapura ball, which Sri Lanka use, down there in Sri Lanka. But with this ball, mainly that can be easily done. So that's what, we faced during the first match when we were batting. So they took two of our wickets with that delivery. So it's good that, during that break, Sri Lanka have done some homeworks. So we need to stick to that one, tomorrow as well. So that's a game plan. I would see from here on, and then, definitely we should bat carefully in the first hour, and then we should pile some runs. So we need at least 150 or 200 from top four batsmen, if we are to stay in this game. So that's what I see, Rakita. So any thoughts on Pathum's inclusion for this match, Rakita? Before we wrap up, so if you
Y-
have any thoughts
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, before that, I think we can take some hard talks of the recently concluded Pakistan versus Bangladesh test match. They also Pakistan was run away with more than 400 runs for the first innings. Then Bangladesh scored big, so there's a possibility. There's a every possibility that we can also do that in this pitch. It's not as threatening as it was in Old Trafford also. So
Yeah.
we should stay positive and think about the good things that happen in the Lords itself, because we have not lost at loss for 5 consecutive test matches coming back from 1991. So that means that's the longest a winless streak for England against one opponent in their home soil. That's the second longest streak. So the longest being the Australia in Old Trafford. So they have a winless record for 43 years against Australia. So that's a plus point for Sri Lanka, and we have discussed about the how our guys performed 40 years back as well. So we have fond memories here. So I hope our guys will stick to stick to their basics and uh, do wonders that we can be happy at the end of the match.
Yeah, I
And
think as a top, yeah, Rakita, yeah, go on.
yeah, so Pratham's inclusion, I think it's a great move. I don't know at which position he's going to bat, given that Madhushka is keeping the wickets. So whether they opt Pratham to open, or will they send him at one down? That is up to the selectors, the coach. We'll see what will happen, but I prefer his batting as the opener, because he has the technique, and he has that form to go with uh, his white ball form to go with uh, his confidence. So I hope that should be the plan, but they might stick to Madushka. So it is up to them, but that should be the plan. And I think Pathum can score big here. I hope his name will enter to the honors board at the end of this match. So that's my prediction. And along with that, I think Dimuth is also in hungry of getting big innings, scoring a big innings. So he's also he has also the potential of doing going for beginnings. So all in all, let's be positive and let's see at least we can get a lead of 100 or 150. So I'm being not too optimistic, but let's see
Yeah.
at the end of tomorrow what will end up. Then we can see whether it is a nightmare or another for fond
Yeah.
memories for us to remember in the years to
Yeah,
come.
let's see how
Yeah,
it goes. I mean, when it comes to the whole top board, I think they are hunger for runs. But at the same time, they can't ask any better opportunity if they want to score
yeah,
runs in England. Because when it comes to crowd, also, I mean, as I got to know, it's a sellout crowd all across 5 days. But having said that, it won't be any harm for any opposition team because this crowd is very decent, as we saw today as well. So there's no crowd pressure at all. So it's all about, occupying the crease and, make the ball old. So as you make the ball old, so then, nothing the bowlers can do unless they, use that trick to change the ball, which they did last time around. But, unfortunately, Sri Lanka didn't go for that option at all today. So once the ball is old, so then, it's all about runs. So I think, I'm the top order, Dimuth, and whoever comes with him, either Pathum or Madushka, has to stick to, uh, their basics, and then leave the ball when it's due, and then stay for like 20 overs. Then I think we are done. Then we can score runs heavily in this ground because the weather seems to be good as well for next couple of days time. So yeah, we can't ask better. I mean, we can't ask any better as a batsman. So we have done our part. I mean, 26. 216 for six means we have done our part. Unfortunately, in the last session, the game went away. So that's what exactly happened in the first test during the third day's first session as well. So I think one session can, let you down, but it's too early for this match. So we still Sri Lanka can come back if we play well from tomorrow onwards. So let's hope for the best. Yeah, so that's our hope. And also we want to see some good days of cricket as general cricket fans is concerned. So with that, so I think we are concluding today's catch up. So we, unfortunately, I think we will not be able to cover tomorrow's session, right, Rakita? Due to
yeah.
personal reasons. And day after tomorrow, I'm hoping to be a part of this crowd as well. So let's see if we can give some updates from Lords. Not sure. Otherwise, we'll be having a daily catch up with you on the fourth day's play, after the fourth day's play on Sunday. So thanks, for being with us, and let's hope for the best as Sri Lankan fans. Thanks, Rakita, for being with me as well. So thanks, so see you all on Sunday then. Till then, bye for now.